we can reestablish Jerusalem. We all will form our next nation, the Two Sicilies. We can now form the Tunisian nation. There it is, Sardinia Piedmont. And then we're gonna form the Irish nation. Okay, yeah, and then now we can form Morocco. We won't change our ideas. Form Austria. Let's just check our missions again. Yes, we completed our Moroccan missions. Let's go. Reclaim the Archduchy of Austria. And yeah, it's looking really good. It's looking really good. I really like our name placement right now. What is up, guys? It's me, Absolute Habibi, and if you guys haven't seen in my Discord, I am currently in the process of moving, so there will be no stream for this week or the coming week. Anyways, we still have a considerable amount of work to do. We only have a bunch of miners to kill, but they are a bunch of miners, so we have to begin our war cycle. We do have claims in China and in Afghanistan and Assam, Tibet area, Indonesia, through our mission trees. And Russia as well, our PU, also has claims. So we're in a pretty good position to continue conquering. Not only that, I took Vysoky, this province right here, Vysoky, from our vassal Herzegovina, which does allow us to continue our Austrian mission tree. So we can do defeat the Serbs, which is going to change Vysoky's name to Sarajevo. I'm struggling with names today. Then we can push on to Bulgaria, which gives us claims on the Balkan region. We already control that, and that's going to give us our next mission, which is Scourge of Europe and Ottomans Vanquished, which gives us +2 missionary strength and +1 diplomatic reputation. And then it also triggers this event, the Greeks in Constantinople. I'm going to do this. The Constantinople becomes Greek. Constantinople also becomes Orthodox. Alright, so yeah, we're now setting up our armies all over the world. We're going to declare war on these guys. Shakwe. We got the Habsburg event as Austria. So if you're playing as Austria and you don't have a Habsburg on your throne, you get an event to put the Habsburg as your heir, but you'll lose a bunch of legitimacy, and usually the heir is a really high level heir. So as you can see, we have a 664, and we're now switching to von Habsburg. So this is our third family switch. We're now, not only are we switching our tags so much, we're also switching our family line. I like the effort of my boys. They're coming all the way down from Europe to help with this war. Thank you, boys. Thank you. Also, since we are Austria, we can use this to get Austrian diplomacy, which is going to give us +5 more diplomatic reputation. So now we're about 20 diplomatic reputation. Oh god, this is some very cursed name placement. What is this? What is this? This is something very interesting that I didn't know until recently, but if you're Catholic and you control Mecca, you actually get a missionary for the conquest of Mecca. Okay, we have enough war score to finish off Great Britain. And pro tip, if you are in the same position as I am right now and you are looking to fully annex someone so you get their colonies, always check the check mark right here, or if you don't have enough war score, it'll be an X. It should say would result in Great Britain's annexation or vassalization. So if you see that, that means that you've got all of their provinces all over the world. So we clicked all of the islands, and just like that, we now control all of Great Britain's colonies all over. As you can see, English Columbia, British Peru, British Alaska, they're all now part of Austria. It's so confusing, actually. What the heck? And Habibi Land 1 and Habibi Land 2 remain the color of Jerusalem, We're gonna take this opportunity to declare war on Brazil, which are Frisian? Yeah, they're Frisian? What? Well, Brazil's Frisian culture. British-Mexican War for Independence. Iroquois? Wait, what? Their war with it transferred the war. I thought it would transfer the war to me, but instead it transferred the war to Iroquois, Great Britain's only ally. I'll put that in the corner there. And yeah, we now have 31 merchants. I just realized we're gonna have to find a place for them. It's getting a little bit more complicated. We're trying to like transfer the trade in the most convoluted way possible, so we maximize our profits. At this point, it doesn't really matter, but we have 300k gold, but still gotta min max, boys. Esports, bringing esports to EU4 only on the absolute Habibi channel. Hey you probably weren't expecting to see my face. As some of you know, this channel has been seeing a lot of growth recently, and I want to encourage that even further. So if this channel reaches 1,000 subs, I will attempt to do 100% EU4 achievements. I have right now 110 achievements out of the 310 achievements that are in EU4, so this is a minimum 2-year challenge. Sub to this channel and you will get to experience it firsthand. Now back to the video. Now that our war with Brazil is over, we've conquered it and added it to France Antarctique. We are now going to give a bunch of gold to Castile, which is going to put our relations to 200. And we're going to begin the integration of Castile. Let's see how fast this will be. So this will take 1 year. It will take 1 year to What? Not even. It's going to take half a year to integrate Castile. Oh my god. It's going to take half a year. What? That's so fast. I can't believe it. It's not even April yet, and we're already at 100%. It costs us 20 dip a month, but we have enough dip to do it. And yeah, we integrated Castile. All right, with that done, we're gonna begin our next phases of war. We want to get our Chinese provinces, but I want to make like a line to there. So we're going to declare war on Ayutthaya. We have some armies here ready to go on them. Imperialism CB. Let's make sure our armies are locked together. Lock this to the company of Genghis. Wait, let's see. Who did he call? Liang? Who's Liang? Oh, these dudes. Okay. And then same thing, we'll make sure these are locked on. Okay, cool. So right now, most of our armies are 2 stacks, a merc stack and then a stack of cannons. All right, we completed our war with Brandenburg and Pomerania, which is going to give us this right here. Deal with Brandenburg, which gives us diplomatic power and a skill 3 army reformer. This guy does not look Prussian. What the heck? I don't know, but yeah, he's super cheap. 1240 a month. Okay, we finished our war with Ayutthaya, which has given us, we've basically fully annexed them, and we're gonna use this time to influence. Where are you? Oh, we need a guy. We're going to integrate Burgundy. Since we need to get these provinces right here connected to Wien, to get this mission tree right here and this mission tree right here. Also, it's almost time to declare war on Portugal. That's going to be our next war. We're going to take all of their colonies the same way we did with England or Great Britain. And our name placement is messed up again. Oh, we can also declare war on Otto soon. Very good, very good. We can fix this mess right here. We're right now at 175.3% overextension with -7 unrest. So it turns out it doesn't have to be connected to Wien. It has to be connected to your capital. So what I did is I moved my capital to Madrid since it's not in the HRE technically. We're not going to add ourselves back to the HRE yet. But this allows us to get this mission right here. So we got connect further Austria, and then we got control Swabia, which is going to give us a bunch of local bonuses in the Swabia area. Then we have Gessler's Revenge, which gives us claims like in a lot of places. Not really necessary since we already control them. Then we got Reclaim Burgundy, which gives us for 20 years prestige from land battles and diplomatic reputation. And more local bonuses in the Burgundy area. Then Weaken France gives us for 30 years morale of armies, improved relations, and aggressive expansion impact. Alright, so we have 2 more missions before we will switch. We have Conquer the Riches of China, which requires us to have the strongest trade power in either Canton or Hangzhou, which shouldn't be too hard. We're up to 100 mercantilism, so all we need to do is just conquer this area, which is what we're about to do. We have our troops ready right here. And the next is Settle Australasia, which is also going to be easy because we are about to attack Portugal as soon as our truce is over. Okay, it's time to start our next string of wars. We're going to go Diaviet. I don't know how to pronounce it. Okay. We're going to go also on Uzbek, since Russia has claims on Uzbek. I'll put it for Russia's claims. That way Russia will occupy it for itself. Alright, let's go. Need a general in this army. Oh yeah, also, we're going to declare war on Canada too. So just by doing this war, without even piecing them out, we can take this mission. I guess because we have highest trade power in Canton? Yeah, even though it's 14%, it is the highest trade power. So yeah, that's going to give us the riches of China, which gives us trade efficiency for 20 years. Okay, this is an event I've never seen before, the Faithful on Enemy Lands. Many soldiers see our ongoing war as a conflict of faiths. This has led to some debate around one of our ongoing sieges, where the local population are Catholic. Normally our troops would supply the siege by taking what we need from the locals, but the pious in our army think we should spare our Catholic brothers and sisters, even at the cost of siege dragging out for longer. Which comes first among the Austrian people, faith or war? I'm going to go with spare the faithful. We're going to keep it Catholic. Portugal is Protestant, so yeah. It did lower the siege tick, if you guys noticed. We went from 35% to 21%. So there's something else going on in the background with that event. And with our war with the Wu, that gets rid of the mandate. The mandate is now gone forever. We finished our war with Portugal. Again, we check if we see would result in Portugal annexation or vassalization. As you can see right here, it will. So that means we did it correctly. Let's just take as much gold as we can. And there we go. All of Portuguese colonies now belong to us. And that gives us Settle Australasia, because we got Portuguese Australia, I guess. But that means that we are ready to form our next nation, which is going to be Orissa, an Indian nation that you can reform. The only problem is that their culture, with one of the cultures you can make with Garjati, doesn't have like any development at all. We can dev this up a little bit, which is what I'm going to do right now. We're just going to dev it up. Alright, we used almost all of our Diplo points to dev up the provinces that belong to the Garjati culture. So now it's time to shift to Gujarati. Garjati, not Gujarati, something totally different. And we are going to make Orissa, unite Orissa. We are not going to take their ideas, but that makes us Orissa. This color looks like almost the same as Morocco. Does anyone else feel the same way? But yeah, let's go through their missions. What do we need to do? Okay, we need navy size and army size to be 80%. Number of admirals +1. And we need Bahmanis loyalty to be 60. Not Bahmanis. What am I saying? What? And we need Brahmins loyalty to be greater than 60. Problem is we don't have Brahmins. At least I don't think we do. Okay, and then while we wait to get to force limit and to our troops, we're going to declare war on Adal, and we're going to make Ottomans and Ajuran both co-belligerents. They should call in their allies, which is fine. Our units are on elephants now. Oh, what the heck, dude? Orissa, the emperor of the Holy Roman Empire. Totally makes sense. Don't worry about it. Ottomans are putting up a fight here. They have about 200k troops. And all my troops aren't on that side yet. Nice. We're able to take this mission, which is going to give us morale of armies, recover army morale speed, or recovery speed. We're right now at 10.65 army morale. We also have 5 merchants. I just noticed that. Seize the Bengal coast. We got that. 3 mercantilism. That does nothing, though. We're already at 100. Then we have dominate the trade in Bengal, which gives us some development. Then conquer Arakan, which gives us some more stuff. Conquer Lower Burma. Steer trade to Bengal and prosperity in Bengal. These are all just give mercantilism. I don't need these. This gives prestige. We're at 100 prestige. This gives diplomatic power and trade efficiency for 20 years. This gives trade steering and ship power, and as well as some development. This gives admin power. That's really necessary right now. We can use that actually to finish coring some stuff. And then we have this mission right here, which gives claims. Then we have another that gives development. And yeah, that's the entire mission tree pretty much. We're going to finish this war. As you can see, this is a pretty messy war that we have going on here. And have boats everywhere thanks to the mission. And then we will switch to our next tag, which will be Nagpur, but they don't have any missions, so we're going to switch immediately after, but I'm going to keep that a surprise. My game is so incredibly laggy. Oh my god. And with the end of the war with Adal, that fixed our name placement, and we can form the kingdom of Nagpur. Dude, this color looks like Orissa's, but just like a little bit like more orange, I guess. It's like a little bit lighter. It's cool, I guess. But we're gonna let 1 month tick since we don't have any new missions. And we have a bunch of revolts. Okay, and now we need to prepare ourselves for our next swap. We're gonna unstate Castile finally, since our capital's not there anymore. Nagpur, it moved our capital to over here, which is nice. We're going to unstate all of these provinces right here. We got to remove a culture, Slovak, and then we'll add Rajasthani, make our primary culture, but we can unite the Rajputs. So yeah, now we waited a little bit. We're going to now unite the Rajputs, and we are going to take their ideas. And now we are Rajputana. Rajputana ideas are actually pretty nice. We get core creation costs. We also have a free military policy as well as +5 discipline. And as you can see, now we can adopt Islam as our state religion. However, we need it to be a dominant religion. For now, to spread Islam, what we're going to do is we're going to put 4 missionaries on Sunni provinces. And yeah, we're going to spawn rebels out of them to spread Islam in our lands. We're going to use the free military policy to get to take land attrition and monthly war exhaustion, since as you can see most of our stacks take attrition because they are in places they don't have supply. They're mostly merc stacks, so it doesn't really affect our manpower, but still we don't want to be ruining our merc manpower. Anyways, the Rajputana missions will require us to have Rajputs, and we can, as you can see, we're still an imperial Austrian monarchy as the Rajputana. We can become a Rajput kingdom. And as you can see, we can still go back to becoming an Austrian monarchy. But because we did that, we get the Jains and Rajputs estates. So we can complete this side of our mission. And then on the left side of our mission, we need to build some forts in some areas. And we need to also have 0 rebels, which right now is going to be a little difficult with our overextension at 170%. We're going to continue our war path cycle. We are finishing up North America now. We are still spawning a bunch of rebels, but that shouldn't be a problem. We have a couple stacks positioned here. And then South America is completely ours. South Africa, we have a couple places left we can deal with. We have some stacks moving on the way. We have some stacks moving on the way to basically conquer the rest of this area here. Then against Chagatai, we have a lot of units moving because Chagatai is almost 1,000 dev. We basically kept them unchecked, and we're gonna deal with them right now once our armies get into position. We're gonna put a stack there, put a stack here, stack here. Kyushu warriors, Pog, if we can find them. I wish there was like a menu to see only the things that can be built here. You can see what can be built here if you hover over, but yeah, I guess we could do the Jiang army. That has cannons already, so we don't need to build it cannons. Usually I wouldn't get the ones that have cannons, but at this point, like, money doesn't really matter. British Mexico hasn't formed like Mexico or any other nation because they've been, for the last like 20 years, they've been fighting an independence war around Uruguay, but they haven't been able to get there, so they've just been in this independence war for a very long time. So they're still British Mexico, even though they're independent. Alright, we declared war on Chagatai. Shouldn't be too hard to beat them, considering they are horde tech. Alright guys, just so the video is not super duper long, I'm going to montage a lot of my conquests now. So yeah, I'm just gonna be focusing on basically doing finishing the world conquest without any commentary, full try-hard mode. Cue the music. We're now the Pope. We're trying to culture convert. We're trying to convert to a different religion, and we've become the Holy See without even like trying. I guess we'll go with. I don't know what to go with actually. I guess we'll go with. Yeah, the unrest in Catholic provinces. We'll go with that one. But yeah, now the Pope is Rajputana. That's that is cursed. That is incredibly cursed. I forgot to mention that we also now have our von Habsburg heir who took place. Our previous king died. We're no longer the Rurokovics. We're now von Habsburg. This won't. I don't think this will be the last family change. I apologize in advance for my crimes against border gore, but we're trying to make this easier on us. So maybe Chagatai will break up into a bunch of little tiny states that we can declare war on without having to wait 15 years for the truce. Yeah, so we finished our wars. Let's just make sure we core everything. All right, we're at almost 300 overextension and 5 unrest. Woo! Yeah, we're about to spawn a bunch of rebels. But we still don't have missionaries. That's the problem. I was trying to convert us to Sunni or Shia, whatever, any Muslim religion, but I can't because we lost our missionaries. I don't know where our missionaries are. Like they're just disappeared. They're gone. Disappeared. I'm even paying full maintenance now. They're still not there. I don't know what's going on. I think I broke the game by swapping so many nations and government types. I even tried going back to Imperial Austrian monarchy. Same thing. So I'm going to abandon trying to finish the mission tree for Rajputana. It is a very nice mission tree. I do have to say that. We have a bunch of permanent things, but a lot of the permanent bonuses are to specific provinces in the Indian subcontinent. So what I'm going to do is I already done the stating. I stated right here, and we are going to form Scotland. I need to not click this button because Great Britain is an end tag, and I don't want to be an end tag. But we are now Scotland. I don't want Scottish missions. No, thank you. Dang, bro. That's a fat Scotland. Right away, we can take some missions. We can take both missions. We get manpower. We get national tax and yearly inflation reduction. This one, we need 100 religious unity. That's going to be hard to get. Next, we have the Old Alliance, which gives us claims. The more claims, morale of armies, monthly autonomy and prestige, more claims. Okay, this is an event, annexing London. The defenders of London have surrendered and the city treaties have been signed formally, annexing into Scotland. All that remains is to decide London's fate. Should we let Londoners be, or should we sack the city and relocate its treasures and institution to our capital? Leave London be gives us stability, so I'm going to do that option. And rule Britannia for 20 years. We get morale of navies, heavy ship combat ability, shipbuilding time, yearly prestige, ship costs, and yearly legitimacy. Pretty nice. And then claiming the Northern Isles. Cod Wars gives us good local goods produced in the North Atlantic Islands area. Okay, next we need to have the strongest trade power in the North Sea. Okay, we just need to wait 1 month tick and we should be able to take that mission. Okay, those are the revolts. Trade efficiency and global tariffs and global settler increase. Okay, so this is 75% of the tree. Oh, we also got global dominance, which gives us trade efficiency. But we don't... one thing we want to do before we switch again is take the wooden wall. Just because, why not? Yes, this makes total sense. Scotland with Rajputana ideas. Very, 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 very historically accurate. I have no idea what to do about the missionaries thing. I've restarted like 5 times. Made a copy of the save, same thing. That's so sad, actually. We evolved from being on elephants to wearing skirts. No more elephants. Okay, it's time to form our next nation now that we finished all of our Scottish missions. Our next one is gonna be France. And we're now France. This is pretty boring. This seems a little problematic. Entire India is revolting against us now that we're not Indian. Interesting. And we still don't have missionaries. We don't have missionaries, boys. Our missionaries disappeared and we lost them. They're gone. I guess we'll go religious ideas for our last group. Maybe that'll fix it. They'll come back. Particulist rebels are fighting my separatist rebels. Nice. And they still say these rebels are all the way from when we were Rajputani. Okay, so we finished the university in Paris, which gives us La Invalidis, I think it's how it's pronounced, which really fun bonus. The citizens of France will be less likely to be struck by plague events. I just realized that we kept our Indian unit type. Why? Why did we keep our Indian unit type? How did this happen? So now that we've dealt with our rebels in India, we are going to form our next country. We also finished our war against Canada. We're almost done annexing them. One more war. And our next country we're going to form is a little bit different than France. We're going to switch to English culture, form English nation. And now we are England with Indian units and Rajputana ideas. Rajputana ideas is England. Yes. Let's go through this mission tree. I'm just gonna blast through it. We're gonna get a bunch of stuff, guys. I don't feel like reading these anymore. I'm sorry. There's just so many missions we're going through. Just get all of these, dude. I'll stop if I read anything noticeable, like something considerable. Dude, did we already finish most of our mission tree? We did. That's pretty good. I also forgot to mention we have Imperial Austrian monarchy. Okay, now that our war with Transoxiana is over and we've dealt with all the rebels, we're gonna move our capital to Kahira or Cairo. And we already switched up some stuff, changed up our culture, our primary culture to Egyptian, and we're gonna form Egypt. This isn't gonna give us any new ideas, but we do get this sand color, and our missionaries are still missing. Dude, this is like the biggest sad part of the series. We're gonna also now declare war on Ottomans. For nationalism, since we're the same type of faith as them, or same culture, sorry. Should be a pretty easy war considering they're now alone. We're also going to take this time to declare war on Jinzhou. We're going to do imperialism. And that was weird. We were paused and rebels spawned. Very weird. I think we just broke the game, guys. The game is broken. I have literally broken the game. We have rebels spawning while the game is paused. We have our missionaries just disappeared. They don't want to work for us anymore. And yeah, the game's pretty much just broken. Yeah, this game is just getting more and more broken as we continue. What is going on? The image is just a glaze or something. I don't even know, dude. Okay, so we found a solution to our problem, boys. We went religious ideas as our last group, and now we're beginning the conversion process of Cairo. As you can see, it has 17.7 unrest for Sunni zealots, and we are about to spawn some Sunni rebels right here. Also, I'd like to mention that I finished the bottom side of the mission tree. We required to have a university. And then this one required us to build manufactories, which gives us a bunch of bonuses. Ah, yes. Totally very fun to deal with. Oh my god, they really want their independence. No! Stop! Stop! No! What are my vassals doing? Stop fighting the rebels. I want them. Okay, so I found out another problem that we have is that we were struggling to convert because we are the defender of the faith. So we're going to do something very, very questionable. We're going to declare war on these one province minor here. And we are going to crush them. Then we're going to give them 1 ducat. That's going to make us lose hegemon. And it's also going to make us lose our defender of the faith. Once we lose defender of the faith, though, converting to other religions becomes possible. Alright, let's see if this works. We're going to give them 1 gold. Well, 2,174 gold. That should make us lose our economic hegemon and also lose our defender of the faith. So finally, I think if we try to convert this, let's see. We'll wait for the month tick. This should change to, yep, Vajrayana Zealots. So this is probably going to take a while. But hey, maybe we could still form Tibet. Let's see. Dude, I just spawned my freaking Vajrayana Zealots. And my my vassal's like, yo, I got this, bro. Don't freaking go for this. Please stop. I have you on passive. Please, no. Dude, I guess I'll just have to spawn another round of separatists. Probably it would be better if we picked a province that had more dev. That way they spawn more. Yeah, and they're gone, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god, dude. Alright, so we are switching to Tibetan culture. As you can see right here, the Tibet culture is actually pretty big. So even though we have a pretty high dev capital state that's making it harder for us to convert, we're already at 45%. So, oh wait, Francine. Okay, we have to unstate something over here. Something that we missed. Yeah, there. Oh, we don't even need to dev up. We can just make Tibetan our main culture. And yeah, so we need to be Vajrayana Buddhist in order to form Tibet. Okay, it might take like about 10 years. We're now spawning rebels in Lhasa, which is a higher dev province. Now that we have literally 400 overextension and have ended these wars, while we're waiting for the Vajrayana rebels to do their job, we should integrate both Ajam and Russia. Let's see how fast we'll integrate Russia. We'll integrate Russia in 8 years. Yeah, in 8 years we will integrate Russia. We'll do that, and then we will also do Ajam at the same time. Ajam will finish in 6 months. Now would also be a good time to build some courthouses as well, some town halls. Somehow we've kept our Austrian diplomacy, which has boosted our diplomatic rep by 5. Insane. Oh my god. Woo, it worked! It worked! I didn't think it was gonna work. That means we can take these right here because we're not Catholic anymore. Nice, some free points, some claims that I don't need, and trade power in Alexandria for 20 years. Cool. But you guys know what that means. I've been wanting to click this button since the last campaign, dude. You don't even know. I don't want Tibetan ideas. Whoa! Look at that flag, bro! I'm pretty sure we can go through this entire tree in one go. Oh, no. The Dalai Lama regards the assembled throng of petty Khans as though they were his trained mastiffs. Through them, he knows his dominion over Tibet will be secured. He must only choose how. The safest plan would be to secure a treaty with the Khans, seeking their assurance that they will do the utmost to defend Buddhism in Tibet, and particularly the body of reborn Bodhisattva himself. I'm sorry, I'm mispronouncing so much stuff. A more radical approach has also occurred to be an enlightened monk if the Dalai Lama were to invite one of the Khans to rule as his puppet. He would never fear resistance from Tibet's contentious noble families. Ruling from shadows holds a certain appeal. He turns to the Khans to announce his will. Okay, so this one right here, Unite Tibet, gives us meeting with the Khans. So we can establish a rapport, which we don't need. Invite the Khalkha Mongols to rule. Alright, I'm just gonna click this and I'm gonna crash my game because I want to see what this looks like. Which one? Khalkha, Koshud, or Dzungar? Which one sounds the best? Khalkha, Dzungar. What the heck? What the heck? Alright, I gotta crash my game now. Whoa, this is so crazy. We're step nomad now. You know what? Why don't we stay? Are we still the Emperor of the HRE? Yeah. The Dzungar. What the heck? I think we just need to wait. Yeah, and then this will be activated. Support the Gulang school. Type of government changes to theocracy or gain 1 stability. I'll take 1 stability. Are we just nomads now? No, we're still Indian unit type. That's so weird. But we're Indian unit type that are nomads? We can go through this entire tree. Oh, the religious unity. Yo, we're nomads now, boys. Let's do the raising. Raising power gain. Whoa, so you can turn into a nomad horde as Tibet. Cool to know. And you keep your unit type. And you get a new flag, the Dzungar. I wonder what our religious unity is. 75. Dude, we can make Yuan? Wait, what? We can form Mongol Empire? Ooh, I don't know if I should keep this. Give me a second. I need to figure this out. I don't think we really want the rest of this tree. We got the 2 cool events. The Gulag tree, which spawned the event. The Dalai Lama takes control, and we did the steppe politics, which changed our government to a nomad, and now we're Dzungar, and we can raise provinces, which is insane. We're losing money now, though, because hordes don't make money. But it doesn't matter. We have so much stockpiled, it doesn't even matter. We need these provinces right here to form Manchu. So let's start the stating provinces. Jurchen is our main culture. Let's dev up a little bit. A little bit more. Now we just need dip power, and we can make Jurchen our primary culture. Dude, I just realized, look at our leaders. So we chose this leader, right? We got a 261. Our heir is still a von Habsburg. Charles von Habsburg, Chengtu, Choros, and Charles von Habsburg. Yep, totally. Okay, we're gonna switch to Jurchen. Let's see. Manchu identity. We need more provinces. We need 20 provinces to form Manchu. So let's start that right now. Weirdly enough, changing religions or something, I don't know what exactly, but it stopped the integration process with Russia. So I have to redo that. And we can do it, boys. Manchu. Yeah, let's take our Manchu ideas. We can raise banners, right? Off the ideas, or is that a government thing? I'm not really sure. Yeah, we can raise banners now. We can raise banners. That's so cool. Well, we can take these right here. These are generic ideas on the right side, but we'll take them. Gives us a bunch of generic bonuses. This in the middle, there's no way we can get it. But this gives us shock damage, yearly horde unity, morale of armies and a sick general, siege ability, invade China, the mandate of heaven, -2 years of separatism. That's pretty nice. And then this, we just need banners. So I think if we just click Manchu provinces. They have to be stated. How many do we need? 8. And there we go. We can take the mission. Gives us claims. And this one right here. And then for this last one, we need to attack Japan, which we're going to do right now. Yeah, this is why being tribe sucks. You just spawn a huge amount of tribe rebels randomly. And the rebels got their demands. The Sunni zealots got their demands. And this event instantly popped up. Successful jihad for Jerusalem. Keep in mind that we still have the modifier successful crusade for Jerusalem. And as you can see, I'm preparing for my next culture shift, which I'm going to do right now. We're now Khorsani. And look what country we're going to form next. The Mughal Empire. It's funny to think that the emperor of the HRE right now is a guy named Shakhtu Shoris. Yes. And we have religious peace since I am now Sunni. That's pretty cool. But we don't gain any imperial authority until we join back in the empire. In order to do that, we need to move our capital back to Europe, which we won't do until we form the Mughals. And now that we are done with our wars in in Asia, well, we still have these guys, but in this part of Asia, now that that's done, we got the fall of Kyoto, and we can complete this mission right here, invade Joseon, which gives us diplomatic reputation for 2 years. Now let's try to integrate Russia again. I don't think... Yeah, what the heck? I've never seen this before. My Kagan, we are lost to explain how Russia could reject our obvious proposal of annexation. They're clearly led by fools. They have 195 relations with us. How is that possible? I think we need to stop being a nomadic nation. Alright. I think we form Mughal Empire. We'll take Mughal ideas, sure. And now we're the Mughals. We're no longer a nomadic nation, thank God. And we have our assimilated culture groups. Oh my God. Woo! Very cool. We can even go back to being an Austrian monarchy. Yeah, we're an Austrian monarchy. And we are going to unify Islam, the Caliphate. Now we need to move our capital to Europe. But we can't until we get rid of all the rebels. Whoa, what is this? That's pretty cool. And we're losing money again. Let's see this mission tree. Emperors of Hindustan, Bengal campaign. This is just some bonuses, more claims, gold, trade efficiency, morale of armies, gold and autonomy decrease in an area, more gold, and then this just gave claims, this gave us gold and gave us event, which gives us more gold and prestige. Then we have another event. No, this just gave us global trade power. This gave us a general with 80 tradition. This gave us Cav combat ability, but the rest in here we're gonna need to do some stuff to get. Yeah, like this requires us to have a fort in Amjur. And these ones also require us to build forts, and then this one requires us to have low autonomy. Victory for the Deccan. So we can move our capital. Or we can get admin efficiency plus 10 for the rest of the game. But that just made a nation here that is our vassal. Alright, I think now it's time to finish our world conquest. Here's how we're going to do it. We're going to just go down this list. Yep. Oirat, I think we still have a truce for a bit. Chagatai, we have a truce for a bit. And Ottomans, I think our truce is over. So yeah, we can declare war on Ottomans. And finally, in 1786, the Ottomans finally fall. And we need 340 admin to move our capital, London, into the HRE. As you can see, for some reason, London, I think when we formed England, we made London outside of the HRE. Meanwhile, though, let's prepare for our war with Chagatai and Orissa. Clicking this button right now seems very, very appealing. Convert to Sikhism? Alright, time to move our capital to London. We'll do that, and then let's join the Empire. Give it a second. Join the Empire. Your capital cannot be connected to the Empire. What? Wait, what? Huh? Okay, now let's try Paris. We'll move our capital. Join the HRE. Your capital cannot be connected to the HRE. What? Let's give it a month and try again. What? Maybe we need to be Catholic. Let's try converting to Catholic again. Okay, I got an idea. If we convert to Sikhism, it's gonna be way easier to convert to Catholic. So we'll do that. And that will decrease our stability. And now we're Sikh. Woo! We are the Sikh Caliphate. And we literally have no Sikhism in us. So our religious unity, I think because we're Mughals, okay. Yeah, we're 104. Because we're Mughals, this religious unity is not a big problem. But that will make the much easier for us to get to spawn Catholic rebels and go join back in the Empire. As you guys can see, it's still saying your capital is not connected to the Empire. And now to do our last war, we'll do imperialism and we'll co-belligerent Chagatai. As you guys can see, we are prepared for this war. Coming in from every single angle possible. There we go. Finally, we're spawning rebels. There we go. We just need to wait like 5 to 10 years. It will be Catholic. Oh yeah, we also can integrate these guys. Let's try Russia one more time. We still have our banners. I never used them for anything. And just like that, and within a year, man, it will make sense. Most of our land is Catholic anyways, and all of our stated provinces were Catholic. Since we unstated everything in India. But that removes our government reform. It does not remove our assimilation thing. I don't know what to call it. But let's see if we can join the Empire now. We can join the HRE. Okay. And there we go. Now we are gaining imperial authority. 40 more imperial authority and we can finally do the last reform. Let's try integrating Russia now. Let's see if they'll reject it. Alright, they're down to be integrated. Finally. Thank you. If you thought our modifiers were crazy before, our modifiers after becoming Mughals are even more insane. We have somewhere around, let's see, our core creation cost is minus 63.2 and our administrative efficiency is, where is it? 45? No, it should be higher. 75%. And then our admin deck cost is minus 86. And in about 4 or 5 years, we integrated Russia. PogChamp, almost done. The time has come, boys. The time to integrate everyone in the HRE. Alright, before I click this button, do you think I'll keep the name the Caliphate? As you can see. And we are the Holy Roman Caliphate. Yes, that's it. We're the Holy Roman Caliphate. With the Sikh Emperor. Our Emperor is Sikh. Oh god. Oh god, dude. It's so worth it. Let's check this out now. Let's see. We started as Provence. Then we went and we became Jerusalem. Oh my god, it's so bugged. Wait. Do you see that? Look. It's so bugged. What's going on? That's not right. That's not right. But anyways, we started as Provence. From Provence, we went to Jerusalem. Jerusalem to Two Sicilies. Tunis. Sardinia Piedmont. Ireland. Morocco. Austria. What the heck? It's so bugged. Orissa. Nagpur. Rajputana. Wait, what did we form after Rajputana? I don't remember. Alright, yeah, so here's where we become Two Sicilies. It's gonna be bugged. It's gonna say Tunis. I already seen this. Yeah. Our expansion in India was actually so fast. We're taking 200 overextension consistently for about like 30 years straight before we finally calmed down. Yeah, now we're Two Sicilies. Then after Two Sicilies, we become Tunis. Yeah, we're Tunis, then Sardinia Piedmont. Tunis only for like a very little period because it was like intermediary state. Then Morocco. No, then Ireland. I don't know why it says Morocco. Then Morocco. Then Austria. Then Orissa. Everything's messed up. It's showing everything in the wrong order. It's right now. Then we became Orissa. There we go. Then Rajputana. Then wait, what did we do after Rajputana? Scotland, France. Okay, yeah, now I remember. England. Then Egypt. Then Tibet. This isn't right at all. We're still Egypt at this point. But then we became Tibet. Then we became another country. Wait, now it's saying Egypt. Then we became Dzorgar, whatever that name is. Then we became Manchu. Okay, now it's really bugged. Now it's super duper bugged. Yeah, the game is so bugged now. Because then we became, after Dzorgar, we became Manchu. Then after Manchu, we became... Wait, what? This is so bugged. This is so bugged. After Manchu, we became the Mughals. Then after the Mughals, we became the Holy Roman Empire. So in the end, we did 20 tag switches. 20 tag switches, double what I said we were going to do. And in the end, we finished off as the Holy Roman Caliphate. Or just the Caliphate for short. Even though we are Catholic and our emperor is Sikh. If you want to see the religious, you can see the big blob of Vajrayana there that we did using rebels. That took like 20 years. We have Catholic, so strong. Sunni, pretty strong too. Cultures, I didn't do anything with the cultures like this game, except for Piedmontese and Neapolitan in the beginning. Once I was able to trade company everything, it was very easy to culture switch. You reach a critical point where it's actually more efficient to trade company everything. That happened to me after I invaded India, which is why we didn't really tag switch that much until after Two Sicilies. Once we reached that point where everything was trade companied, tag switching costs like 200 Diplo, and you're done. 200 Diplo and 200 admin, and you switch a tag. Yeah, but that's the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I really I really think this was probably the most fun campaign I've ever played. We did so much fun stuff, and yeah, now it's gonna be really a long time to edit it. Anyways, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.